Hey everybody, Antique Photographer here with episode 8, I'm pretty sure, episode 7, episode 8, I'm not sure. But today we're going to be looking at a Agfa Ansco PD16 clipper. Now, this is a folding camera, but it's an interesting one in the way that it doesn't really use bellows. It's a solid metal construction that you just pull out until these little clips lock in place with spring tension, and it has little viewfinders that pop up like so. Now this camera was introduced in about 1926 and was actually one of the first cameras manufactured by Agfa, which is a German company, after its acquisition by Ansco, so that's where it got the name Agfa Ansco. And yeah, so that's just a little history behind it. Now, this is the, I'm pretty sure this is the first generation of the Ansco clippers, so I would place this one maybe around mid-20s, early 30s. I'm not exactly sure. But it has a single speed shutter, which is a self-cocking shutter. Be kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can get good light on it. There. And it's about 1/60th of a second, give or take, if you, since the spring may have lost tension over the years. And let me reposition this light. Okay, that should be good. Alright, there we can see the shutter. There we go. And it does use 616 film, and it is a half-frame camera, so you can see two numbers to see what film slide you're on. So it's a little bit weird. It's not your typical camera. And the way you open it is there's a little lever down here that you push and pull the camera open. And this one's in really nice shape. There's not really any rust on this camera whatsoever. And I got it for 15 bucks at the local antique store that's like 3 minutes away from me. So couldn't really beat it, and when I saw it, I snatched it up as quick as I could, because later that day I went back for another one that was there and it was gone. So I guess I'm glad I got this one before it was snatched up. And you have your rewind. Pretty sure, no. This is your winder knob. And I don't know why I said a rewind. I guess I'm just used to some of the newer cameras I've been getting recently. But, yeah. So the viewfinder is really basic. There's no glass. There's no nothing. It's just two metal squares that you frame your shot with. So, and right here there's a little lever, and when you pull that all the way up, it turns it on bulb mode. So the shutter stays open as long as you have the shutter release engaged. Then you push that back down. It's back to instant. So there were some variants of this camera that had white, or just not white, but a unpainted section. I'm not sure if this came later or earlier, but then again, this is the first generation of the Ansco clippers. So either way, it's still a really early one, and it's still a really cool one. And the leatherette skin on this camera is really nice. The only thing that's not really nice with it is this white strip. Someone probably had their name written on like a piece of athletic tape or something. And take a look right here. We have A and B for your frame counters, and you have the Agfa logo. And this one does have the carry strap on it, although it is really fragile, so I'm going to have to treat it and make it a little bit more soft so it doesn't break. And the lens is a Unifo double lens, so yeah. So that's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.